next game we want to do, we really want to get the feels out. We do. And so what I want to know is who here, married couple, believes they have a really interesting first date story. Just put those hands up. I know that you do. There, okay. So we have. Okay. So we've got just the one couple. Oh no. Okay. So we got some other folks that are pointing at couple.
Keep your hands up.
Yeah, keep them up, because we need to see all the options that are here for. Okay. So, what is your name, sir? Salvador. I'm gonna. Yeah. Why don't you come? Can you and your partner come on up here? Yep. Because sometimes in marriage, we do things because our partner raised their hand. That happens sometimes. I want you guys to come on up. I want so Salvador, and please remind me your name. Susanna. It's great to see you both. And we all here, church family, we love you. We want to get in there a little bit, hear a little bit about this first date. So I'm gonna allow you guys to hold that, and then I want you to, tell us a little bit about, where did you go and how did it go? So whoever wants to kind of kick it off, please let us know about your kind of unique first date. Give us some details. I'll ask questions as we go.
Okay, so I met Susanna at salsa dancing, and I asked for her phone number. And I never talked to her for a month or maybe 2. And I finally sent her a text if she wanted just to hang out. And I regret that. I was like, oh man, why did I do that?
I just want to clarify. So anybody who is here and perhaps is not married and at some point hopes to be married, I just really want you to know the numbers on the statistics on getting a number and then waiting for a month and then asking the person who you haven't spoken to in a month out via text. If you had been thinking that maybe that's the route you want to go because this lovely couple is here, you just got to know the odds are not good you will be here. You with me? You good? Okay. I'm real glad you're here, but I don't want them having the false hope that this happens. Okay? Okay. So please continue. So it's been a month. We sent the text.
I sent a text, and we just agreed to meet at this bar. And Susanna was in Fort Collins.
Yeah, I just celebrated my birthday.
Today you did, or in the story?
No, in the story.
In the story, we just celebrated our birthday in Fort Collins.
I celebrated my birthday in Fort Collins with my best friend who became my maid of honor, and my brother and sister-in-law. And we were working on this really cool project with welding. So they know how to weld.
Okay.
And they were helping me weld a project, and I got a text about if I wanted to go. And I said, well, sure. Okay, fine. I'm just back from Mexico. I didn't have any friends yet. I thought, what's the worst that could happen?
Okay, let's just quick pause. Also, ladies, if you're considering a date and the phrase that comes to mind is, what's the worst that could happen? You may want to reconsider, is all. I'm just putting that out there. There's a bunch of documentaries that answer that question when that's the question you ask. You just, please continue. Please continue.
Right. And I had to kind of remember, now, which guy was that? Salvador? Because at this class, it was a salsa class, and you meet and kind of mix and mingle, and you get an opportunity to dance with a lot of different people. And I felt kind of bad because I had spent a really long time dancing with this one guy, and I was like, but his name's not Salvador. So I don't remember who it was. But anyways, I said sure, and then I actually ended up staying an extra night in Fort Collins because we were having such a good time with this welding project. And the day, like that next day we were supposed to go, and I was like, Kayla, to my friend, do I have to go? Like, I really didn't want to go. But I'm a person of my word, and I didn't want to bail. And so I went to the bar in Littleton, and I was like, oh yeah, that's who it was.
I would love to hear your response to, oh yeah, that's who it was. If you have any thoughts on that, I would love to hear what they are.
No, and we met there and we ordered some drinks, and I remember that I put my phone on the table, and the waitress, when she comes over, she drops one glass and breaks my phone, and I was like, it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, we have some drinks, and I had a really good sandwich. And
what a good takeaway from a first date. A good sandwich. So, allow me to, at what point in the evening did each of you know that, you know what, I think a second date is in the cards? I would love to, when did you know that second date is going to happen?
Well, I think that we got too many drinks, and we were responsible, and we didn't want to drive, so we just sit down for, I don't know, like 2 hours, and we just chat, and we got to meet like really close. And I love she plays music. She plays the piano, so I just fell in love with her. And she speaks Spanish, so I was like, oh yes.
And how long have you guys been together now?
11 months. Yay.
Well, thank you so much for letting us into your world and into your story, sharing all of that with all of these people you absolutely planned on talking about this in front of. And can we get a hand for these folks? Thank you so much, please. We're going to take what you saw, take what you heard, and we're going to tug on those heartstrings. So if you need them, the Kleenex are on the under the end of the aisles. You know where they are.
I knew taking salsa lessons would eventually pay off. I still remember that night. She couldn't keep her eyes off me. She was dancing a lot with another guy, but that was just to get a view of me. I could tell.
I forgot to put my contact lenses in that night. Fortunately, this one gentleman was so great to just dance with me all evening.
At the end of the class, I went up to her, and she was blinking a lot, and I wasn't sure why. I asked her for her phone number, because, in a month or two, I might have use of it. She gave it to me, and I kept it. And I didn't look at it for 30 to 60 days.
I was having a birthday, just a fun time with my brother and sister-in-law and my friend Kayla. We were up in Fort Collins. You know where the Budweiser brewery is and those big horses? We were doing a welding project. It was hot.
I just remember there's this place in Littleton that has these great sandwiches. I was like, how am I going to get one of those sandwiches? I can't go and eat one by myself. And then I remembered I had a phone number. I said, Susanna, because I had written her name next to the phone number. In the notes, I put salsa dancing. Check back in April. And I texted her, hey, let's go to a bar.
And I thought, I don't know a Salvador. Whatever. What's the worst that could happen?
Although it's an unusual strategy, I find that the less they remember me, the more likely they are to say yes. And let me tell you, it worked like a charm. But that's Susanna. Let me tell you about this sandwich. Oh my God. Okay, so it's this lean turkey, and I don't know what kind of bun it is, but they have this garlic aioli on it, and I usually don't like kale, but the kale on this is, oh, chef's kiss. Anyways, I sat down, and I put my phone down, just in case the date went poorly and I needed an Uber.
Well, I put that sandwich on top of a piano, and he followed me over to the piano. I played a few bars.
I could tell she had played a few bars, including the one we were in. But it was clear that this was more than just a free way to get a sandwich.
It was also a good time to wait until we could drive.
In that 2 hours, I didn't care that my phone was busted because I was eligible for an upgrade with T-Mobile. And I was up for an upgrade for things of the heart. And Susanna was that upgrade that in 11 to 36 months would allow me to pay off the ring.
See.
And she spoke Spanish.
Wow. Wow. Holy moly.